We're looking at week 2 work, practice in preparation for our culminating activity in unit number 1. We're looking at questions 2 and questions 4 specifically. The first question tells us that Caleb earns $10.50 an hour. He worked 6.5 hours yesterday. How much did he earn? Well, we know that Caleb, for every hour he works, is going to make $10.50. And that $10.50 is indicated per hour. So the units tell us that he's making that amount every hour he works. The quick route is to just multiply that in our calculator by 6.5 hours. And the 0.5 replaces the 1/2. So that fraction of 1/2 is just equal to 0.5. When I go and punch $10.50 into my calculator, what you might want to do for practice, I multiply it by 6.5 hours, and I find out that this kid's going to make $68.25 in just his 6.5 hour shift. That answer is a solid level 3 minus. To make it a level 4, we'll include a therefore statement that clarifies what our answer is showing. So therefore, that's our symbol for therefore, Caleb earned $68.25 after working 6.5 hours. Period. You know, this is about a level 4 minus. And what we might do is just put often a title. So we might call it shift pay or something to that effect. But I always want to start with the focus of what we're doing, and then we restate the focus at the end, kind of like writing a paragraph basically on the literacy test. Okay, this question number 4. It says a CFL player has an annual salary of $325,000. The player donates 1/8 of his salary to charity. What amount is this? Okay, you need to know a couple of things here. Annual salary means per year. And part of how you get marked in this course is how well you make work your own. By adding language to questions like this, that's one way of making work your own. I noticed some of you are highlighting terms and adding different color to your work. That's making work your own. The second thing you need to know is what 1/8 actually means. So it means for every 8 pieces, he's going to give 1 part, or for every $8, he's going to give $1. Whenever you have a fraction like that, it actually stands for 1 divided by 8. And that helps us with the calculation of how much money he's going to be donating every year. So again, we start with the focus of the question as our title. And so they're actually looking for in the question how much he's going to donate. So amount donated or given away. And sometimes you can show off, instead of using the word donated, just say given away or something like that. So he's going to give away 1/8 of the $325,000 he makes. And so what we can do is take the 1/8 and turn it into a 1 divided by 8. The word of becomes a multiplication, and $325,000. Now, all we're left to have to do is punch that thing into our calculator. And if you want to go ahead and practice it, it's great practice. So 1 divided by 8 leaves us with a decimal of 0.125, and we're going to multiply that by his income, which is $325,000. So I've broken it into 2 separate parts, and we multiply it by 325,000 to find that this guy's going to donate, holy man, $40,000, $625. And this is about a level 4 minus right now. The person, as you know, needs kind of like a summary statement like you would have in a paragraph. which would be a therefore statement.